slide it right off. If it doesn't slide off easy, that means you're not pushing in hard enough. It should just come off easy. There's enough length of wire on this the sending unit here that you don't have to disconnect this at all. You just leave that connected, and then just slide the tank back out of the way a little bit so you can see your ECU. And like I was trying to explain before, these two things, these are the plug-in locks. So you have to just push up on the bottom of this just slightly with your finger, and it will go for you real easy. Let me get on the other side. Kind of hard to do holding the camera. There, so it basically unclips it real easy, and then you just swivel this. See, I just turned it, and then the whole thing just pops out. There. So you can kind of see there's a little right there, that little thing my fingernail's on. You just got to push in on that. See how I'm just pushing in slightly on that, and that unlocks this swivel. So there's one. Let's see if I can do the other one while holding the camera. It's a lot easier not holding a damn camera. Yeah, if I wasn't having to hold this, it would be super easy. Try to put this thing down. Alright, I'm just going to put the camera down. Yeah, see, it only takes a second. Once you can use two hands, it's real easy. So, got it unclipped. Turn it all the way, and then just pop it off. There. So now I got the two wires out. I should be able to just dangle those off to the side. And then, looks to me like two bolts. One here, one here. And I'm not sure if there's a third one at the top or not. I don't think there is. I think it's just under that little clip. So I'm going to take those two bolts out and see if I can get it out now. So I just took out the two bolts, two 8mm, use an 8mm socket, one there and one there, and then the top of it is just slid into like a little ear there, so it just kind of holds it in a little clip. So as soon as you take those two bolts out and the wires are unclipped, it just slides right out. So that's the way it comes out. Wording's upside down. So that's kind of the way it lays in there. So got the ECU out, and like I said, 8mm socket with the two 8mm bolts, basically just like that. So you just take the two bolts out, and once your wires are unplugged, you're golden. So that's good to go. So now that can get shipped out, and it will get the tune put on. It'll get flashed, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the muffler off. 2016 stock muffler, and I'm going to be pulling off my stock head pipe. The muffler is going to go up to Oliver along with the ECU, and then he is going to, this is my MBRP header here, which I still have to wrap, but I'm going to have Oliver do a slight modification to the connection here, which will allow this 2016 muffler to fit and match up to this 2015 MBRP header. Got a good deal on this used, so this is really the reason I'm going this route, just because I got a good deal on that. So there's a slight modification that he does, not to the header but to the muffler, to make it match. And obviously while he's going to have the muffler, he's going to do the internal mod too. And hopefully the muffler mod, the header, and the ECU all together. And of course I've already got all my clutching, did all my clutching last year. Did a lot of that clutching work last winter, so so this I'm pretty happy with. I mean, sure, I'm going to experiment with some different helixes probably, but the primary is good to go. So so I'm just going to kind of let the sled sit like this for the next few weeks while I send everything up to Quebec. And no rush. August. I figure August was here, so I would had a nice cool day this morning. Finally, it's not 90 degrees, so figured I'd do some work on the sled. All right. A little tip on the gas line. I found the best way to now that I got it off. I noticed that if you just push on the top, you push on the top side of it, not on the bottom, but on the top. If you push on it, you can see the see as I push on it, the little ears open up. So just push on it a little bit with your finger, and then just see if you push on it, those open up, and then just slide it right off. So push on the top and just slide it right off of there. Oh, another quick tip too, make sure your gas is not too full. Mine's low enough that there's no gas coming out of here, so that's just another little thing to think about. But yeah, it kind of gives you an idea what it looks like with the tank pushed back. You got to take the tubes off, you know, the frame tubes, get those out of the way, and then you know, get your ECU out of there. And obviously this is all undone. You got to take these the two long bolts out, and then the two short ones here. So you got to get all that out. So this is just kind of laying in here for now to get the tank to slide back. All right.